Hello, welcome to Open Door Guidance. I'm AG.
I'm Tiffany, and today we are actually talking about toxic people. So the reason why I actually chose this topic is because toxic people can be everywhere, whether that's family, co-workers, strangers, classmates,
Teachers.
yeah, teachers. They're people who are very, very negative, or people who ultimately, literally want to see you fail in life in general. They don't really support your decisions. They don't support your goals that you have set for yourself. I have dealt with people who always see the glass half empty. So it's always, why me? Why me? Oh my gosh, nothing ever goes right. And you're just constantly negative about things. Like when I say that, it's like you're constantly living in fear. Like,
oh, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, you're constantly living in fear. Like,
I know.
Make sure the door is locked. Oh my gosh, why is it cracked? You know what I'm saying? Like,
get like 3 locks for one door.
Yes, it could be. Oh, that's how my life is. That's just how my life has always been, or I always do for others, no one ever does for me.
Oh my gosh, I hate when when like you're in a downfall, you're in like that part of your life or whatever, where like you're having a bad day and somebody's like, oh, here, I'll help you out, and you didn't ask them at all, and you're like, you okay, you take their offer, and then like later down the road they're like, remember that one time I helped you? Yeah, now you gotta help me. And really, you don't have to, because they're the ones who offered that themselves. You never asked. It wasn't like,
those are the people. Yeah, those are the people who do stuff to throw back in your face later on.
Yeah, like a boomerang effect or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like a boomerang effect. I've dealt with people like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've also dealt with people where I've helped them, kindness in my heart, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. But anytime I might need help, like, there's no one around. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the people who are just constantly negative. Just the world, like they don't see no beauty in the world. They see no beauty within themselves. They see no beauty in other people. They see no beauty in anything. Those are the people I'm talking about. When I say that family can be that, especially if you have, for instance, you might have someone who constantly talks about fat people. In my world, yes, I am fat. I'm plus size. I will represent plus size all day. It does not mean that we aren't healthy. It doesn't mean that we are not flexible. It doesn't mean that we don't know how to be active. You don't know what's going on with people. You cannot talk down about people like that. You might have people who talk solely down amongst a certain culture. Those are negative people. Why are you
it literally does not affect your life whatsoever.
Yeah,
you're not
if
that
it's
person.
Not affecting you and what you're going about, your business, why does it matter? I have dealt with people, family-wise, where it's just, you have those people, like, don't critique them. Like, don't say, you always say this, like, we're just telling you what our side is, oh, I know, I'm just the bad one, oh my gosh, I know, I'm just so horrible, oh my gosh, I know, I mean, God forbid, I just didn't do what I needed to do.
They can't take, what's the word?
Constructive criticism?
Yeah, that's it, that's the phrase.
Or their view, like, everyone has their side of a story, okay? Especially if you're growing up in a family, you know how you felt during certain periods of your time growing up in this family and your growth, and you know whether or not you could talk to somebody or you couldn't talk to nobody. Knowing that you could not approach this person to let them know, hey, you hurt my feelings, hey, you know what I'm saying, I don't really like when you do certain things because it bothers me. How dare us, critique them, because then it's like, you don't have no right. I live off of energy. Your energy has to be good.
You gotta vibe.
You gotta vibe. You gotta ride the vibe, the vibration. So for me, I gotta, if your vibe ain't right, I can't with you. I can't mess with you. You can't be in my bubble. Let me tell you, y'all don't understand. Honey, my bubble is so little, my circle so small, it looks like a period. Think I'm playing.
She said that's on period.
That's on period. I do not play when it comes to my energy, my aura, because people will drain you. As much as it sounds corny, cheesy, and whatever, but we also live off of battery life, okay?
Yep.
And you need to be surrounded by people who are going to charge you up, okay? Meaning they're going to be happy with your successes. They look forward to your successes. They're not like, oh, you sure you really want to do that? I don't know. Like, I don't think that's the best idea. You sure that friend's good enough for you? I don't know. See, and why do you care? You're my friend, but who do you care who I'm friends with? That shouldn't concern you. Like, as long as I'm sharing my time with you, as well as other people that I choose to have in my life, it's okay. Don't be afraid to let people go.
Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to let people go. Honestly, yeah, it might be sad, but at the end of the day, especially if they are the toxic ones, it will feel so freeing. You'll feel so much better about yourself. Like, it's like you're like pulling the weeds to make your flowers go bigger.
Oh, there you go. That's beautifully said. Absolutely. When you don't have enough sunshine and you're constantly being watered on, you can't grow. If you have too much sunshine and not enough water, you can't grow. So you have to find a good balance with people. You know what I'm saying? You want people in your circle that are like-minded to where they see your growth and they see where, you're going with your life, because we only get one.
And they're truly, proud of you. They're truly, there for you and have your back and you have theirs.
Absolutely.
Really a two-way street,
Yeah, absolutely. There's no fault in watching someone succeed and be happy. But if you're around people and you feel constantly drained, constantly like you have to, like you're just sad, or just like you have this face, just you're constantly here. Like I know I look funny, but I'm being serious. Like, you're just constantly like, and you have to come home and you can't function normally because you're literally trying to de-stress from the people that you've been around all day. Again, it could be students, it could be teachers, it could be family. Just because they're blood does not mean you have to have them in your life. I say this to say this. If they always see what you're doing wrong and they never like give you a pat on the back on what you're doing right,
or like, hey, I'm
those are negative, toxic people in your life. You don't need that in your life. Granted, yes, you should always pat yourself on the back. I do. But you should also have people like, you're doing a great job. I'm a mom. I was a young mom. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I doubted myself. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to hear that, wow, when they meet Asia or they hear her speak or, whatever the situation is, like, wow, you did that. Like, thank you. I feel like really happy about that, because there's no guide to raising a child. So, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I've only did what I could do based off how I grew up, based off the things that I wanted to change from how I grew up, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But always try to find those people, and don't find people to constantly give you compliments. You need to find people that's going to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to take in the criticism as well as take in the compliments. I just say that just because it was a rough day today at work. You had days like that.
Oh yeah, my whole sophomore year was full of days like that.
Yeah, she had it rough with a lot of people. Asia learned quick though. I tell you that. Asia learned real quick.
Because my mom taught me quick. You know, if I didn't listen to my mom, I probably really would be like so out of the loop. Like I'd be so like, I would be a follower instead of a leader. Literally, like ugh.
One thing I told her, I said, you're gonna go into high school with certain people in your life, but when you come out, you ain't gonna have those same people in your life. I guarantee.
It literally took my freshman year, and I still only have one best friend still from my 8th grade year and freshman year.
So when I say that, just be very mindful about who the company you keep, because not every, was it misery loves company? Misery loves company. Mm-hmm. Honey, it will seek you out, honey, and drain your soul. So just always keep that in the back of your mind. Misery loves company. Be careful who you give your energy to, because it is precious. Oh, and you don't want to keep wasting time on people who do not deserve your time.
You cannot get your time back at all. Like
one thing you can't replenish, honey. One thing you can't replenish.
It is ongoing. So be careful. Choose wisely.
That's right. Because people come and go. Money comes and goes. Jobs come and go. Cars come and go. Houses come and go. Clothes come and go. Time is the only thing you can never replenish. That's it, baby.
YOLO. That's literally what I live off of by. YOLO. Yeah. You only live once. So whatever.
Make it count.
Yep. So whatever it is, do it. That's no matter what. You know.
Don't be afraid to make sure that you're taken care of. Okay. You can focus on everybody else, but
sometimes it's okay to be selfish. You know. Yeah. Especially if you're working on yourself. Always love yourself before you let others love you.
Woo. Period. Nice. Self-improvement.
Self-improvement.
Alright guys, that was today's topic. If you liked it, you know what to do. Hit that little thumbs up. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next episode.
Bye.